Good morning, everybody. In today's class, we are going to introduce the very first poem of your book, English Literature, Gulmohar, edition 9. Okay, that is of Language for Life. So, I request to all the students to please take out your book, page number 17. So, the poem that we are going to have today is Dust of Snow. So, students, you are requested to please take out your book, English Literature, page number 17. So first of all, I will explain you the summary or the central idea of the poem, and thereafter we will proceed and have a discussion on the question answer given in this chapter. Okay. So, Dust of Snow, that is written by Robert Frost. If I will talk on Robert Frost, so first of all, Robert Frost is an American poet. Okay. If I talk to Robert Frost, so he is an American poet. Okay, Robert Frost is very famous for writing things that is based on the rural life of the Native American. Okay, so the rural life and also the small the common things he took from the observation by the people, and then he has written in his works, in his poetries. Okay, so that is why he was very famous. Okay, he has got 4 Pulitzer awards. See that in your book it is written that he was very famous for the way he wrote about rural life in America in early 20th century in his poetry. Frost received the Pulitzer Prize for poetry 4 times, so big achievement he got. In this poem, Fox talks about how spending time outdoor affected him and helped him change his state of mind. Okay, so as you know that Robert Frost was an American. So in this poem, we will found that how his mind is going to change into one what we can say, the state of mind has something in the beginning, and when he has written this, so it becomes something else. So what has happened, we will see. So first of all, let us begin with the central idea of the poem. Okay, see the central idea or summary of the poem. So the poem Dust of Snow is a beautiful short poem written by Robert Frost. So Dust of Snow is very beautiful poem and it's very short poem written by him. This poem tells that every simple moment has a large significance. Okay, the poet has mentioned here crow and hemlock tree in this poem. Here crow and hemlock tree is a now crow and hemlock tree. So here hemlock tree is what a poisonous tree that signifies his depressive and sorrowful mood. Clear? So the poem Dust of Snow, that is written by writer Robert Frost, it just gives us, it tells us a simple moment. If a moment is very simple, very common, but do not think that this moment is means that moment does not have any significance. According to Robert Frost, that I told you in the starting of the class, that he has found much more thing, a value in the small things. Okay, in the rural life of his country. So that is why he is famous for. Here also he is going to present that a thing that we generally do not consider that it things, these things are somewhere has a value, but he found some valuable thing in these things that we are going to have. See that here crow and hemlock tree, you know that crow symbolizes, people generally do not symbolizes crow in a good sense. Okay, they thought if there is crow, so it must have any a bad thing, any wrong vote, can have shagun and upshagun like that. Okay, so the thing that will not be good if they have see any crow before the starting of any good ceremony and all. So that is why he is saying that if the things is good, if it symbolizes not very good, but it has a value. Okay, if it has a value, so that it can be good in good for anybody. So for these two things, just writer wanted to tells us that how it has been given a good value, and his mood change into this is what we will study in this poem. Clear? See, he's talking that he has a large significance. Simple has a large significance. The poem has mentioned crow and hemlock tree in this poem. Crow and hemlock tree. Okay, hemlock tree is a poisonous tree that signifies his depressive and sorrowful mood. Here, crow and hemlock tree, they both represents, they both stands for the mood which was uh, somewhere upset. Writer was upset in his mood. What is the reason is not given. So both of these signifies that the poet was not in good mood, and so he describes the dark, depressive, and bitter nature to present his similar mood. Okay, he was not in good mood, but why he is going to present these things, that we will study, that how, what the bitter nature, that these things are the bitter nature, bitter, not better. So these bitter nature, how has a value to change into a good thing, we will study. See, here the poem describes a winter's day, and this incident describes in the poem is said to have probably taken place at the back of the poet's house itself. Okay, here it describes a winter day, and it is also supposed that this poem is somewhere written uh, at the back of the writer's own house. Okay, this poem has two stanzas. We will find that here we have two stanzas. And each stanza has four lines. It is a short poem, but it is one of the most widely read and acclaimed poem composed by Robert Frost. Okay, it is very short, but a number of people consider this poem is very important and valuable for them. So this is overall summary of this poem, and you can write this central idea, this complete central idea in your copy. Clear? Then this central idea is very very important for your exam as well. So overall, that was the summary of this chapter. Now we will go to the text. Okay, so here is the text. We have two stanzas. In each stanza there are four lines. Okay, see, Dust of Snow by Robert Frost. So the very first line says, the poet begins with the line, the way of crow shook down on me, the dust of snow from hemlock tree. Here is your book. You can consider your book. If you have, please open and see that the way a crow shook down on me, the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. So hemlock tree is also referred that the mood means for representation a thing that is not good. In somewhere the bitter nature represented by hemlock tree, and it is also type. It is also a type of evergreen tree that come generally we find it in the American country or the foreign country. So he says that the way a crow shook down on me. If you see the picture given in your book, okay, this picture given in your book, you will find that. So here, this is the writer, okay, this is the writer. You see that this is hemlock tree. He's talking about that one crow comes and then he sit on the tree, okay, and he, the writer was somewhere walking through the way, and then after he found that this is the hemlock tree, and a crow comes and he sat there. Okay, he's talking about the way a crow shook down on me, the dust of snow from hemlock tree. He came and sat on that tree. The way he came, as soon as he came and he sat there, due to his means what we can say, that means when he came and then the crow sat to the hemlock tree, so that was full of snow, dust, that the tree was full of snow. So when the crow came, he sat there. There are some dust participles. Okay, that they just fallen down on writer's head and on his shoulders. Okay, so the way crow came and shook down on me, means some dust of them, some particle of dust of snow came on me from hemlock tree. So by whatever incident had happened, that was happened with the help of crow. So here see, the crow is the somewhere the major element given by writer, that how a crow came, that is generally not considered in a good sense, but for writer it becomes a good sense. How a crow is symbolizes a good thing. See, he is in his upset mood, in his sad mood. Okay, he was walking through the forest, through the way, it describe as a winter day. Okay, so that is why in this hemlock tree, this is full of snow. So when the crow came, it just sat there. So due to his sitting, there is some action happened. Okay, so due to that action, some particles come and fallen down on writers. Okay, what happened then? See, so the first full stanza is talking about that action. Okay, that action by crow is clear. So the action done by crow, due to that what had happened, some dust or participle come on writer's shoulder, and then after what is talking about, see, has given my heart a change of mood, have passed some part of a day I had rude. See, the word rude somewhere symbolizes that he is not in good mood. Okay, he says that when it happened, when that action was done by crow, that happened, so that has given my heart what, a change of mood. So that action has affected me, and due to that action my mood changed. Okay, my upset mood, as I was rude, no, so my rudeness somewhere go away. What had happened then? It changes into a happy mood. So my gloomy mood was changed into happiness. Okay, and also it was thus, if a person, suppose I am sad. Okay, so due to my sadness, my full day, my complete day becomes means there will not any happiness in my complete day. But here he says that my mood change, as well as it saved some part, means it is not due to my rudeness, my I have not spent all my full day, but that incident, that action saved my some part. Means suppose the day, that is that the day is not complete, maybe that becomes an afternoon, and then after, before, after that is the mid time, or like that. So he's saying whatever portion, whatever part of the day was remained, that was saved, and that means due to my due to changing my mood. So that time, that part which was saved, that was spent in my happy mood. I spent all my saving part with happiness. Clear? So that is why he's saying that generally people consider that a crow is an ominous word. Okay, so how it is ominous? He has saved my day. He has made me happy. So how it is ominous word? So see, the small incident writer is observing, and then he has written in his works. So that is why he is very famous for. So I hope things are clear. I will again explain once the way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from hemlock tree. There's a hemlock tree in your book, I told you. See, the writer was walking through the side, and then after a crow come and sat there. Clear? And just wait. Okay, and then after the crow came, he sat there, and due to his sitting, there was an action done by him, and then after, due to this action, the tree was full of dust. So due to his action, some participle of dust came on writer's shoulder and head. So due to that incident, that action, writer's heart was somewhere changed. His mood changed into, his gloomy mood, his upset mood changed into happy one. And then after it also, this sentence and this action was also saved the rest part of the day what he had. Clear? So that was all about the explanation of this poem. Then after, student, there are only two word meaning given, hemlock and root. Both you have to write in your copy. If you will not write, no problem, you can read from your book. Clear? Now we will be proceeding that central idea you have to write, and then after we will be